In this lesson, we will learn how to get input from keyboard using the scanner class. Starting with version 5.0, Java includes a class for doing simple keyboard input named the scanner class. In order to use the scanner class, a program must include the following line near the start of the file. Import java.util.scanner. This statement tells Java to find the scanner class in a library named JavaUtil and make the scanner class available to the current program. The following line creates an object of the class scanner and names the object keyboard. Scanner keyboard equal new scanner system.in. Although a name like keyboard is often used, a scanner object can be given any name. For example, in the following code, the scanner object is named scanner object. Once a scanner object has been created, a program can then use that object to perform keyboard input using scanner class methods. The common methods in the scanner class are nextInt, nextDouble, nextLine, and next. The nextInt method reads one integer value from the keyboard and assigns it to a variable. Practice time. Pause the video and code this example. Test the code with different integer inputs. The nextDouble method reads one double value from the keyboard and assigns it to a variable. Practice time. Pause the video and code this example. Test the code with different double inputs. The method nextLine reads an entire line of keyboard input. The code string line equals keyboard.nextLine reads an entire line and places the string to the variable line. The end of an input line is indicated by the escape sequence \n. This is the character input when the enter key is pressed. On the screen, it is indicated by the ending of one line and the beginning of the next line. When nextLine reads a line of text, it reads the \n character. \n does not become part of the string value returned. The string line does not end with the \n character. Practice time. Pause the video and code this example. Test the code with different string inputs. The method next reads one string separated by a white space or enter. If we have the following code that reads in two strings using next method, we can put the two input strings as one single line input at the console. The two string is separated by a white space. Therefore, if we have the input line jelly beans, the value of word 1 would be jelly, and the value of word 2 would be beans. Practice time. Pause the video and code this example. Test the code with 2 different strings input in a single line. Practice time. This practice shows that we can use nextInt to read in multiple integer input in a single line. Pause the video and code this example. Test the code with different 2 integer input in a single line. Practice time. Use the previous practice code and input 12 followed by enter, and then input 3 and enter. We can observe that a enter or line break is also considered white space and can be used to separate the numbers typed at the keyboard. Pause the video and test the code again. The next line method reads in \n, but discard \n when assigning to the variable. The nextInt method does not read in \n, and leave it in the keyboard buffer after reading the integer. This can cause problem when we combine nextInt with nextLine method in codes. Practice time. This practice combined the nextInt and nextLine method in a program. Pause the video. Use the given input test data to test out the code. Observe the value of n, s1 and s2. You'll observe that n will be equal to 2. S1 will be empty, and S2 will be A. We cannot enter B because the program has ended. Why is that so? Let's take a closer look at this program again. First, we enter 2 and the enter key. It will be read by nextInt method. N will be assigned with 2. However, nextInt method does not read in the \n. Therefore, the \n will be left in the keyboard input buffer. The leftover \n will be read by nextLine. Since nextLine will discard \n, S1 will only be assigned with an empty string. Next we enter A and enter key. A will be read by the second nextLine method, and the \n will be discarded. So S2 will be assigned with the value A and the program ends. We have no chance to enter the value B. To overcome the previous problem, we need an extra nextLine method after nextInt method to get rid of the extra \n. Practice time. Add in an extra nextLine method after nextInt method. Pause the video and test the code with the given input test data again.